Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 3 of the Texas System Open. Super excited to get going here, and you know what we do first. Let's go ahead. Well, when I remember, right? Let's be honest. I can see you guys probably typing that in the chat. Choose your champion. Okay. Oh, we've started already. Okay, we've started. Bam. All right, there you go. Choose your champion. Very simple to participate in these polls. All you got to do is type 1 or 2 in the chat. Do you think Andrew Neusch, Andrew Neusch will win with Boba Fett, or will Tyler Tippet take the victory with the 6 strikers? Let's actually go ahead and change up something on that overlay. That's that way. Okay, that's much prettier. Okay, here we go. And let's go ahead and take a moment and talk a little bit about the TIE Striker, because I think with the field that we have out here and its shipability, there's a couple of really important small details that are going to matter. Okay, so let me go ahead and just pull up one of these strikers here. They all have the same ship ability. We'll pull up one of the generic ones. It'll be easier to talk to you guys about it. So right there, it says adaptive ailerons. Before you reveal your dial, if you are not stressed, you must execute a white 1 bank left, straight, or right 1 bank maneuver. Now, one thing that's really important about the ship ability is that with the obstacles, so the gas clouds, with the obstacles, if you ailerons over a gas cloud, it does not trigger the gas cloud effect, because the gas cloud effect, and including the the secondary effects for asteroids as well, they happen when you execute your dial maneuver. Not any pre-maneuver things. So the Reaper and the Striker can take advantage of being around the corner of kind of having gas clouds, right in front, or there's the tip of a gas cloud hanging there, because they can ailerons over it without any with no consequences, and just be able to do their maneuver after that. It's pretty awesome there. Very good tool for the strikers, and that's Tyler Tippet on the right. Has Duchess and 5 planetary sentinels at initiative 1. Now we have on the left here, we have Andrew Neusch with Boba Fett. Boba has Fearless, Maul, Cluster Mines, Hull Upgrade, and Slave 1. That is an 11 health Boba Fett, and then Fen Rao. And then Fen Rao with just Fearless. Now, of course, both of those pilots like to live at range 1. By the way, Fen Rao is hit. Oopsie. Almost broke something there. Is hiding right there behind the points. I know usually I have this bar a little bit higher, but with the table configuration we have today, we actually don't have as much space as usual. So I didn't have enough room to pull that mat far back enough to show that corner. So sorry about that. And yeah, super excited. So Sir Wolf 77, so they don't need to roll for strain. That is correct. They don't need to roll for strain.
Round 3, begin!
All right. So right now, if you haven't chosen your champion yet, player 1 is on the left, player 2 is on the right. Looks like a strong majority is on player 2. All right, hard one.
Kind of stuff. For the most part, it's.
So some of the tech here on Boba Fett has cluster mines, brand new in X-Wing 2nd Edition, part of the, I forgot what the pack was called, but the cluster mines are new.
blocks those. The Duchess is going to...
They don't lose their action. I'm sorry. That misspoke. Let me go ahead and rephrase what I was saying. So they still suffer the effects, but they still get to perform their action because that effect happens after the asteroid. It's weird. I'm sorry. Fully Loaded is the name of the mine pack. We'll see if we actually see cluster mines deployed here. I think versus Strikers is a pretty cheeky opportunity to maybe get 3 off in one turn, all 3 of those.
My pre-maneuver maneuver. Then we got my actual maneuver. Now we have an action.
All right, sweet. I'm going to 1 straight with Boba.
All right. Keeping it nice and casual. I think Andrew waiting for those strikers to come through the clouds.
Fenrau is going to 1 hard.
Fenrau looking for the flank here. 1 hard. Decisions. He doesn't want to overcommit right now. Right now he's in a 50-50 position.
He's going to focus as well. Cool. So. This is actually a very interesting puzzle.
Nakolani says ailerons plus maneuvers times 6, approximately 10 rounds, plus barrel rolls 15% of the time equals around 140 ship movements a game. I mean, maybe, if we get that many rounds. Now Duchess is on the flank there on the left side. Now I saw a couple people asking why not just take, you know, more of them, like take 6 with seismics. Having that initiative 5 is actually pretty awesome. Gives you a little bit of versatility. Versus the... Oh, that's not supposed to be happening. Whoops. Sorry, guys. You're actually not supposed to get the type of table mic. That's for me only. You naughty, naughty children listening in. Duchess gives you a little bit of versatility in there versus different squads. And Tyler, I'm curious to see, where was he? He had... Maui Mike Beard says, strikers encourage individualism in their faceless pilots. All right, here we go. Snake blow, you know, I understand your thought, but at the same time, table mic can equal demonetization pretty easy. As we also try to keep it family friendly, and I want the players to be comfortable at the table. This is about the players, not about, you know, that's just really what it comes down to. That's part of the deal. Let them talk how they want. All righty. 1 bank towards the top of the board. And all right, so starting to split up the strikers here. All right, I like the split here. A little bit of a threat for Fenrau. Oops. All right, getting around the other side. And drops the focus. One hard towards the top of the table. Looks to be maybe in range 3 of the pink striker. Want to remind you guys that this event, the System Open Series, is all hyperspace. Andrew thinking about what he wants to do. Taking a focus. 2 straight, probably a boost focus, seeing if you can clip the yellow one at range 3. And will he drop the focus? Andrew doing the Tebow there, getting low. I don't know why that came to mind. Haven't thought about Tim Tebow like forever. All right, that's range 3. He didn't take a focus, so no stress there. Dice cams up. 1 crit. He's got 3 dice. And safe. Duchess is out. Yep, Boba's got shots on pink there. And debating spending the folk. He's going to go for it. Takes a shield there onto pink. Nope, yellow doesn't have anything. All right, pink is the only one who has a shot here, range 3. 2. Boba has a force available. Use the force. What? I'm sorry, I said a shield. It was a hole. Come on, guys. These guys knew what I was saying. All right, let me go ahead and adjust the dice box here on our side. Something's wrong with the camera. Nothing's wrong. So normally I gaff tape. A little story for you guys. Normally I gaff tape the dice cam to the table so that doesn't happen at events. But TSA took my gaff tape out of my suitcase and did not put it back. So that equals no gaff tape. And no gaff tape equals no taping of things like I like it. I had tried masking tape, but it like, you were like rolling dice and it would just rip up immediately. So sad, but we deal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and adjust it on our side. And if it moves again, we'll adjust again. We can do it. We have the power. Kellyanna, TSA says tape is terrorism. They must. Probably need it to fix a plane. You're not right, Belinda Mood. Both of these players are 2-0. Let's remember to keep the language to a minimum. Anybody who maybe hasn't watched too much Gold Squadron or hasn't heard the rules, or maybe you just clicked OK on the chat rules and didn't read them, we want to try to do our best to minimize the swearing, keep it friendly for as many people as possible. Thank you so much. Why did they take the gaff? I honestly think that most likely they were taking things out of the bag to like look inside. Because I mean, right, my uncle works for TSA and he's a bag checker. And basically he says they open bags when they're looking for bags. They're looking for boxes with wires. My 2 cases are all boxes with wires. So they moved the tape out of its spot in the bag. And just, they're working quickly, and they just closed it up. And Wolf donated $10 gaff tape money. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will order some gaff tape at the end of this round. Remind me, guys. Remind me to order some. All right, here we go. Ailerons. Barrel roll. They're trying to cover all the angles that Boba Fett might clip here. Two-turn coming around the gas cloud. That new gas cloud from the obstacles pack. And we're going to go ahead and close out that that poll there. Player 2 is your choice. Right now you guys are 0-2. Player 2 has been 0-2 as well. We'll see what happens. And that just barely fits in there. A couple people asking if the new obstacles are tournament legal. They absolutely are. So just so you guys know what Tyler's doing there, he revealed a 1 straight. A base length is 1 plus. So you got the maneuver plus the ship plus the ailerons equals 3 straight. All right. Ailerons getting in it. There's a 2 bank. Slave 1, 2 bank. Slave 1 away. So cluster mines are going to be live here for sure. Only one of Tyler's strikers will not have a shot this turn. Pile of dials. That's right. Piles and miles of dials. He's taking a reinforce out the back. And that is a red. And here's the boost with Fenrau. Should be able to clip red or orange. So not boosting there. Boosting there would have maybe gotten him out of 2 to 3 shots. I know that the cluster mines are on, but that might, I don't know if this is going to be a good trade. We'll find out. All right, he's got range 1 there. Spinning the focus. 3 hits and a crit. All right, red gone. Fenrau doing Fenrau things. I mean, usually in this opening engagement, you expect to lose a striker. All right, Duchess, range 3. Boba Fett doing things. Range 1 into yellow, I think, is the shot. Yep, here we go. Range 1, 2 re-rolls, not looking good on offense. 2 has the force. He's debating. Natty's out. Mia 18, we'll get to you in a minute here. Hit crit, spin the focus for 3 there. So reinforce makes it 1. So shield. Next range 1 shot. Hit crit. Boba Fett tries again. Use the force there for no damage. And 2 more. And Boba doing Boba things. Ben Fett says, God, I love Boba. So here, this is what I want to see from Tyler. Now, will he continue to chase Boba Fett, or will he flip here and try to catch Fenrau being aggressive? Phantom Nerf says that's why Boba Fett didn't boost. I mean, if you boosted, you could have ended up maybe not taking any shields at all, even though it's just 1, you know. I'm just saying. Could have been none. I will say that Slave 1 is really cheap. I don't understand how the price on that has gone so low. And cluster mines are going to be active here if Andrew remembers to trigger that. That is part of the game, remembering those triggers. Midwest Scrub blog saying Slave 1 is super undercosted. Yeah, I mean, being able to change your dial, it's a good thing. I mean, it's no different really than like advanced sensors. I mean, obviously it's different, but it serves the same purpose of being able to change your angles and your arcs. And Tyler is ready to go. Andrew is ready to go. Tyler taking a double check. Paredes, absolutely. Same, I agree. Paredes in the chat saying, but they are at 1 point. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like they serve the same function, but the advanced sensors is significantly more expensive. Supernatural reflex is significantly more expensive. How many charges do clusters have? Only 1. 1 time. So this is going to have to make a count right now. Mandalore 117, thank you so much. I think we're 20 subs away from our next stretch goal. All right, here we go. Cluster mines being deployed. If you haven't seen how this works, you place the center mine and then the 2 smaller ones in the grooves on the centerpiece. And if you hit each of those little circles do detonate separately, and for each of those tokens, you just roll 2 attack dice, and that ship suffers 1 hit or crit for each of the matching results. All right. All right, yellow takes 2. All right, so down to 1 hole there. Maybe damage sensor is a crit. Down to 1 hole there. Cluster Mine's doing some work. And it looks like we're ailerons towards Boba, auto-focusing on that magnificent elbow. One hit. And he rolls the hit for the strain from the cloud. Then does the 2-turn. Trying to get that block. He will get an action. Again, you suffer the roll effect there, but not the lose your action. He's debating on action possibilities there. Andrew Knuckles is not in the house. I see a couple people asking about it. Looks like the hype train is going in the chat. He's going to go for the barrel roll. He's thinking there's a 2-bank to the left. He's cutting off that pass there. Of course, Boba could just go the other way. Unless that's what Orange is doing. He's covering that other angle. Looks like that one's facing off, planning for some Fen Rao. So here's what I talked about earlier, making that kill box to be able to see if he can catch Fen Rao if he came in really aggressive. There's Duchess also. One bank with Boba Fett. I think that leaves purple will be in the arc, or might be out. It's close. Andrew deciding what he wants to do as an action. Andrew debating whether to, I'm going to guess whether he wants to boost or focus. He already gets a reroll at the moment. Boosting would get him out of shots, but might. And at this point, I think this path right here for Boba Fett is better for Tyler. He's cut off that this top section of the board for the moment. I think he probably would have liked to go through that. All right, 2 Harding in. Boba Fett did take a target lock there on yellow, trying to ace him. That clears the stress. And I mean, you're at range 1 of 2 ships. You go ahead and focus. Both Orange and Duchess are range 1. Going range 1 into Orange because he doesn't have any focus. Two. And Fearless. So Orange can't be removed from the table. There's 1 damage there. Fen did not have to spend any focus there. Going into Fenrau, focus to 3. Hit, crit. Concordia, no damage there. Range 3 into yellow from Boba Fett. Uses the force for 3 hits. All right, yellow removed from the table. Hit crit. Concordia doing the work. Range 3 here. 1. And there's the flip there. So Tyler hoping to get a couple damage there on Fenrau. Not happening this time. Probably expecting to at least be able to strip off the focus, you know, from the attack. Sorry, chat, you guys distracted me. I forgot my train of thought. Tyler hoping to strip the focus at least from taking an attack there. That way he has a few shots into Fenrau with having no mods. But, you know, the Concordia face-off, really, really good. Fenrau likes to be at range 1. Now, 62-0 right now is our score. But it's, you know, the thing about Tyler's list is his pieces are cheap and Andrew's are expensive. If Andrew loses 1, that flips the score really, really quickly. But at the same time, Andrew could run away with this game as well. Maybe Chewbacca. Maybe. Fair. All right, here we go. Ailerons 1 bank. Eric Zahn, thank you so much. Heart 2 there, takes focus. Still has a strain, hasn't... So no ailerons there because he was stressed. Clears the stress with the 1 bank. No ailerons. Hello, party of 12. Slave 1 trigger here again in the opposite direction. He's fine. No cloud. So Andrew going through his options now. He knows he has a strain there. That's a juicy shot on purple. It's only going to be rolling 1 agility die. All right, Fenrau, range 1 into Duchess. Here we go. Hit, hit, crit. 4 with Fearless. Duchess off the table. Scum and Villainy making a play here at the Texas System Open. Boba Fett. Reroll because he took a target lock earlier. And spends a force for hit crit. Gets the evade. Strain is gone. Structural damage is the crit there on the purple. Two hits. All right, Fenrau takes the damage there. Takes another damage. And that brings it back to the planning phase. All right. So with 104 to 36 gone, he's earned half points. Does Tyler have enough with only 3 strikers? I think not having Duchess is definitely going to hurt. That gives you that extra maneuverability piece. We'll see. At this point, I think Tyler needs Andrew to overextend himself a little bit. Like, Fenn at this point doesn't actually need to be active in the game. He can just be around, not have to do that. All right. Boba Fett has already used those cluster mines, so let's go ahead and turn those off in our overlay. Dr. Moneypants, nice to see you. By the way, thank you. I know during that whole engagement we did get a few subs. Let's see if I can pull that up here. So the client gifted a couple of subs. And we got rated by Kyle McCarley. Welcome. Welcome, Kyle and crew. Three hits in here with Fenrau on an exit trajectory. This is actually a good opportunity for Tyler to clip some things. If he can manage to block... Fenrau here and take some range 2 shots with purple. Ben Fett, I didn't scroll up enough. Ben Fett, thank you so much for the subs. All right, here's an aileron. To the right. Might get the K-turn here. Actually, I really like the K-turn here. He's going to go into two bank. It's a two sloop. Same idea. Turning around. Nice. Very nice. So two sloops. They're trying to just clip Fen Rao. One hard there from Boba Fett. He's going to take the opportunity to target lock here. He's going to target lock here. Going to take orange. Ooh, there's the 4K. This is exactly what I was talking about. Tyler has an opportunity here to clean up Fen Rao. He's got a couple shots into him. All right, just one. That was expected. Purple gets it. Purple, 3 dice with a focus. 2's the expected result. Hit crit. Got it on the naturals. Range 3 with a cloud. Purple was his best chance to get damage through. All right. One really thing I love at the table is whenever we have two players talking to each other about the game in a casual manner, even though it's going bad, talking about the math, how things work. What are your thoughts on this? Super awesome. Honorable Fen play, Hearts 1000. Awesome. What was the question there? It was range 3, guys. He ruled... Diablo PDX. This is being run on Cryodex, just here locally. I thought I saw 2, but we're fine. This is fine. How are you? All right. 30 minutes and change left here. Looks like somebody in the chat bought a T-shirt. Thank you so much. All right. Looks like purple's going to sloop here as well. Good move. All right, still strained. Two bank. Right now, this positioning for the Fangs is really good. The 2 forward is blocked. The 3 forward is blocked. The 2 hard to the right is blocked. 2 to the left. All right, Boba Fett coming in. He's in a pretty good spot right now. Boosting just takes him out of shots. Probably just drop a focus there. It's going to get a longer template there. Just choo-choo train it forward. Somebody in the chat was asking about 5X shirts. Unfortunately, my manufacturer for my shirts only carries up to 3X. I'm sorry. I wish, but that's what we got. Here we go. Hit, crit, and Fearless makes it 4 and a crit. Takes 3 and die. Pink off the table. Closest to closest. It is unobstructed. Range 2. Target lock. Focuses. Hit, crit. Spends on orange, takes hit, crit. Direct hit. And one striker and a dream. Tyler gets to try to take some revenge here. Range 1. And there's the one that shows up all the symbols. Aurelius 47 in the chat says this was a savage beating for Tyler. Very rare sight. Yeah, the two kind of ugly games in a row today. ISO, I see your question. I'll bring it up here after we get these maneuvers. One bank to the bottom. And tries to perform the boost. Failed. Fails the boost there. Fenrau, 2-turn. Into the safe place. He's still strained. Sorry, he has structural damage, excuse me. Only takes one there on purple. Going at Boba Fett. Tyler looks over and says, I got him. I got him, boys. Does a shield. Tyler in good spirits. Oof. Crazy town. Want to say a big thank you to our marshal for the event.
Woo! I'm happy to be here.
That's D. Yoon, D. the Dragon Yoon of the Fly Better podcast. And they're just chit-chatting here at the table, talking about the engagements. Tyler's saying, no worries, I can't kill you. All right, Striker in the Dream, let's go. Coming after Fenrau, 2-turn. Structural damage still hanging out on that Striker. There's no way to clear that. It's important to remember. All right. 2 Talon roll here. All right, another range 1 engagement here. Fen has killed almost all the Strikers on his own. A little bit of help from Boba Fett. Not much, though. And there's 4 again. And that's the Striker. Oh my goodness, 4 hits from Fenrau every time, all the time. Fearless really balancing out that consistency curve. Super, super awesome. Thank you so much to Andrew and Tyler for playing. And chat, that's another L. That's another L for you guys. You guys are 0-3 going into this round. Again, thank you to our sponsor for the round, Curled Paw Creatives. Use that coupon code TEXAS2020 to get your own large-scale tokens, as well as, I was about to say large-scale templates. You can't get those. You can get normal-scale templates at Curled Paw Creatives. If you want some custom work done, you can message him. He's got all kinds of things, including those colored markers that we use. That's also Curled Paw. Now, let's go ahead and head over to our giveaways. Now, also using code TEXAS2020, we have District Foundry, our giveaway sponsor. We're going to give some stuff away. So one of the things I've been given here, and I figured, hey, let's go ahead and give some of these away. We have some cards here from Joker Squadron, okay, Joker Squad cards, and they are bad guys themed as pilots from from the game. So we're going to go ahead and give away 2 of these. The exact ones you get will be random, but there's there's the quick draw, there's a Rey, there's Anakin, and I think there's one more. There's a Joker one, and Luke. Bang. So we're going to go ahead and give away 2 of those. A little bit earlier, we gave away a Beskar damage box. This is a District Foundry product, and we're going to be giving away another one of these at the end of the round. Sorry, end of the following round, end of round 4. Now, I did see in the chat, Isofane had asked, before we give this away, he had asked, what kind of donation would I need to make in order to get the chat back alive? Because right now, you guys can't win the super awesome bonus prize. It's impossible. You can't do it. How much? How much? I don't know. That is that. How about Isofane? Make me an offer. How about that? Make me an offer. Okay? Make me an offer, and we'll see if I accept it. About $3.50, $5. All right. This is a weird conversation. Hey, this is the conversation we're having. This is real life stuff here. But let's go ahead and give away 2 Joker Squadron cards. The first one goes to 3, 2, 1, the client, who has been donating subs and things like that. So thank you so much for that. Thank you, the client. I used to get my allowance in $2 bills. That's awesome. So that's one of those cards given away. We have another one coming up. One hand of blackjack versus the own for the life. I do like my blackjack. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And Moose Green 416 gets the other Joker Squadron card. All right. So congratulations there. Well, I wager the force. Awesome, guys. Let's see. Isophane shouldn't be able to save chat every time. How will we learn? I mean, you're right, but it's his choice. If he wants to try to save you guys, that's on you. That's on you. Let's go ahead. We're going to give away a GSP prize pack. If you haven't seen those prize packs, it's 3 to 4 cards of awesomeness. There's stuff from all over the community. There's Gold Squadron stuff in there. There's official FFG stuff. All kinds. Absolutely amazing. One time, $100 to buy back one life. Isophane, I accept your deal. Deal. One life returned. Okay. We'll document it right now. $100 and a force coin. This is mine now, sir. Okay. So you guys are plus 1 life. Plus 1. Isophane transforms an L into a W. There we go. It has been noted. All right. Thanks, Isophane. Yep. You thank him. You do. Now, I want to remind you guys that at the end of today, we're going to be giving away this. Well, not this one. Sorry, this one's for the final. One of these, if you haven't seen these from District Foundry, I forgot to give away the one in Las Vegas. You guys can't let me do that again, okay? I want to give away one today because I have the one from Las Vegas, and then I have this one for tomorrow. We're fine. This is fine. We're fine. Everything's coming back online. We're good. We're fine. That's a Twitch clip. Direct hit. Oh, man. I think we're good. Oh, woof. It's fine. We're fine. This is fine. We're Jesus. I don't need that right now, no. Yep. When you do it live, you never know what's going to happen. Oh, there you go. There you go. Isophane just did it. The chat, don't let me down. Oh, man. I'm trying to... hold on. Let me... Why didn't the alert show up on here? Hold on. I can bring that up again. I got you, ISO. Where is that? Right there. And right there. And that should go right there. And we got to press it to go again. Come on. Clink. Clink. Got to get that notification again. Come on. Isophane is our baby Yoda. That's right. Recent events. There it is. Don't let me down. All right, guys. Nice product testing. Yes, it's very sturdy. It did not break when I threw it. Okay, what I was trying to do, see, those magnets are just so strong. They just slipped out of my hand, okay? So you get a cover. You can put whatever you want on these covers, guys, except for the Gold Squadron Podcast logo. The only way you can get one of those is by winning. You can also get one with your face on it. That happened at LVO. For me, it was awesome. So you got places for your bases. You have, of course, your template trays as well. Oops, sorry. Template trays. And then cards and dials, tokens. If you want the version that includes the ship carrier Oh, by the way, they're stackable in any order you want. So ideally in a tournament, what you're going to do is you're going to have the bases part on top and you're carrying your ships like so. You sit at the table and you're good to go. I think my favorite part about it is the fact that because it is stackable, you won't lose anything. All right, because it's all stacked together. Me, I spread things out all the time, but when I used my District Foundry box, I knew where everything was. All right, so Isofane put in his donation. You guys are +1. You guys are officially, the record now says 1 and 2. All right, 1 and 2. Can you roll 3 hits, please?
Not, we're just going to open this up.
We're just going to get that started.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, I want to point this out.
Okay, go for it.
I shot with 5 strikers, 2 which were range 1 and Bobo.
Yep.
He didn't maul.
Yeah, he didn't spend anything. He was just like, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Not maul.
Yep.
All right. It's fine. It's totally fine.
All right, guys. Well, so
I needed 1 more stress. Double stress? It's fine. We're in.
So 13:27 is left on the clock. We started a couple minutes early. I'm going to say that the next round's probably going to start in about 20-ish minutes, okay? So we're going to go ahead, go to the wait screen so that we can update some of these things. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. A lot of people ask me questions like, about streaming, about Gold Squadron life, about regular life. And I figured since we have a little bit of extra time, I've eaten my lunch already. So let's go ahead. Let's have a little AMA session. If you guys have any questions for me about anything, it's AMA. It's Ask Me Anything. There's an opportunity to ask now. I'll go. Oh, but before we forget, stretch goals. We are on our way to our This Is the Way t-shirt. We already gave away a same team. Hashtag same team. All right. And then This Is the Way. If we get to 250 this weekend, we're giving away that decimator. It's absolutely beautiful. Roll giveaway for the GSP prize cards. Oh, I forgot to do that. Thank you. Card pack squirrel. Thank you. There we go. Card packs. Let's go ahead and do that. Got distracted by throwing the box. Card pack. Where'd my button go? Choop, choop. There it goes. 3, 2, 1. The winner of the card pack is Martex 79. Okay. And now we're going to go slow mode. We're going to increase the slow mode just a little bit so I could actually get your guys' questions. It was, let's go. Sorry, struggling here. There we go. Okay. So those are all the giveaways for this round. I did see a couple questions come up already. So Danko Wiskin asked, do you have a list of equipment you use to stream? Our local store is looking to start. So to be completely honest, and I hope you're understanding of this, I don't like. I'm willing to help you guys build something out for your budget. And kind of start there, and we can talk about time. But just giving you a list is not going to help you because there's a lot more things. It's a lot of time. Like, it's really hard for me to take the time to help somebody set up a whole stream without just giving them, like, I'll give you the basics because there's a lot of resources out there. And to give you everything I know without any context is going to leave you lost. Also, I have put in so many literally years of work and figuring it out and product testing. I can't tell you the amount of equipment I've bought that doesn't work. Oh my goodness. My research and development budget, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Cuz you got to try stuff. You got to try stuff until it works cuz there is no turnkey solution that exists for this stuff. So if you're looking for some options, Danko, if I have some time, I can work with you guys on getting that stuff. But the basic idea is right? So here, like, if you're trying to like base, like I just want something. I want something. You have a computer, of course. You could start with something as simple as a webcam, okay? Now, here's the thing. Here's my suggestion. If you plan to do like overlays and all that, that's different than just like we just want a camera. If you just want a camera, get a phone mount for a tripod and put your phone up there. You can stream to Twitch or YouTube that way if you don't plan to do any of the fancy stuff, okay? Now, if you want to start adding like overlays and stuff, you need to connect it to a computer. You could do something as simple as put a webcam. All right, you start there. There's lots of different webcams. If you want to take that step above that, you go with a regular camera with a capture card. Has to have an HDMI out. From there, and after that, that's when things start taking a long time. But that's the idea. Good lighting is important as well. Next thing here, this is from Pilot Skill 0. Your favorite food or meal? Oh, my favorite food. So that's tough. So honestly, I love me some sweets. All right, if we're talking about just like overall food in general, a really solid chocolate chip cookie can just make my day. All right, like a real bakery chocolate chip cookie, not like Chips Ahoy, like something wholesome. That can make my day. Boost and Bruise, rookie streamer here, says, saw in a photo on Fly Better that you use the Elgato Stream Deck. Would you say it's yes, it's worth the investment. Oh my God. Yes. This does. So, right, I have my most important things here, and mind you, at home, and when we did GSPN at Worlds, I had the big one. So this Stream Deck, if you guys don't know what that is this, okay? Has all my buttons here for my different things. There's like folders and different like one-click things. Versus trying to go in our broadcasting software, look in a list of things and click an off button. It basically swaps there. But when we did our world stream, there's a big one. It had, I think, 32 buttons on it, where I had so many options. They were just there rather than having to search for things. It makes absolutely worth it. Let's continue here. What faction is your favorite of all time? So you guys, if you guys have been watching for a long time, you guys know that I say that I fly everything. And that's because I really do fly everything. But if I were to look at my flying habits, like competitively, I flew a lot of Scum competitively, and Empire/First Order. But in second edition, I've been so focused on you guys, right? On making sure that we're providing the content and things like that. I don't even know what kind of player I am. I am the play whatever I feel like it, or play whatever squad we want to see featured on stream player. So that's what I've been up to. All right, Wash Live says, not a question, but wanted to say thank you for encouraging my wife to play X-Wing. She bought a shirt that is Karen of the Empire, and she is playing with me now. That's awesome. That is awesome. Good job. That's awesome, Karen. I remember that was from LVO, right? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Oh, Tortugatron, yes. Donatello all the way, baby. No doubt. Donatello without the brain. Get out of here. What are you? Are you a Raphael guy? Leonardo, of course. The leader. Ah. Yeah. Donatello, man, the brains of the operation. Okay. Donatello is the reason for toy sales in Ninja Turtles. Like, we need cool stuff. Donatello made this really cool technological thing. That's that. Eric Zahn says, is this Eric out of Canada? Eric Zahn, I think. Well, either way, I still love your face. Should points be different in higher hyperspace and extended? So, I understand your thinking there, because the balance curve changes. I think the answer is no. I don't think it should be changed just to have less less fracturing in the game. You want somebody to be able, a new player, to be able to take their hyperspace list and play it in extended. That's that basic idea. Etlaji says, do you teach music? And if so, why don't we never get a song for the break? Yes, I teach music. Like a song that I've written. You actually have, depending, if you've watched our Monday night podcasts, the music that plays before that is from a band that I played in for a long time. Without the vocals, I took the vocals out. So you've heard some of my music if you've done that. I have composed pieces before, but I don't have the equipment to record, like professionally record an orchestra, so wouldn't sound very good. Yeah, I can record other things, and I'm actually working on stuff. I've been working on some music behind the scenes a little bit more, and I want to show you guys some things. We'll see if it comes to fruition. Right now, King 46, do you still need gaff tape? Always. Oh, I was supposed to buy gaff tape with those $10. Let me just do that like right now. Hold on. Amazon. Like literally doing it live, baby. Doing it live. All right. Pull up my previous orders because I like to get the same one every time. And we'll take care of that in a little bit. All right. So here, Emerald Beacon 1 says, has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want? Emerald Beacon 1, I don't understand your question. I'm sorry. What's your favorite Puerto Rican dish? Okay, so then that just defaults to my mother's cooking, right? Like when my mom cooks. So when people make rice, let me tell you, I'm really picky about rice. If you make me rice, I might not say it, but I'm probably judging your rice. Okay, just letting you know. But every person I've ever tasted their rice, it tastes different. But like ideal for me, you got some rice made by my mother. You got some a pork chop, not a thick but a thin pork chop. Okay. Some tostones, which they're plantains smashed and toasted. So good. Oh my God, it's so good. A little bit of garlic salt. Oh my God, I could eat just that. That's so good. And then you have some pan de agua, some water bread. It's like the translation. If we got some of that from Puerto Rico, I'm done. Like I could eat that every day till I die, and I'd be a happy man. Which, I mean, growing up, that's essentially what we did. I mean, not quite. We couldn't have tostones all the time. Tostones was like we had a little bit of extra money that month or something. It was basically a thin pork chop and rice every day. But, yeah, that's what I got. Does Pizza Uno stack up as Chicago-style pizza? I have no idea. I've never had Uno's pizza. Most random thing you have ever seen at an X-Wing event? Most random thing? Random thing. I mean, so when I started this whole gig, I would have told you that it would have been like some of the cosplay stuff, but now we've been at so many events that cosplay is just like why isn't there cosplay at an event? See it all the time. So I'm sorry, I can't say anything really weird. No, I've seen some people get mad. There was somebody on our Wednesday night league night this Wednesday who was playing some type of role-playing game, not sure exactly what system, but they had been waiting there all day. And they've been waiting all day. They started the game, and I think this is all just kind of gotten from just like we were playing at the time. But I knew they were waiting all day. And basically, by some decision they made, apparently on accident, killed their character that they've been playing for a long time. Freaked out. Like, literally screamed. If you go back and watch the league night, you will hear the person scream during because it's an open table mic for league night because we're talking to you guys while we're playing. Yeah, that's that. Will you come to the next? This is from Lunganus. Asked, will you come to the next XTC? That's tough. I want to, but the time. My school district, after saying, like, yes, you could go to Europe and take the time off and be unpaid, once the school year started, basically was on my case about it. It was really weird. So right now it's up in the air. I don't know. Maybe we send a representative, but as of right now, we don't know. What instrument are you most comfortable playing? That's actually a really interesting question. Because I play, so my first instrument was guitar, but I didn't take it very seriously at all. I started taking it seriously when I started playing the viola. Then I got to college, and our college had too many violas, so they said, Dion, we want you to play violin. I said, sure. So I got really comfortable playing the violin. And then in music college, I started playing cello for just like on the side to be able to learn it. And at the same time, I was continuing to play guitar, and then learned how to, then added bass guitar on there, which with my musical knowledge was able to just like learn that super easy. And then a lot of the fingerings I had learned, the fingerings didn't quite translate to upright bass, but the positioning of the notes did. So I just learned the fingering system, and basically I can play the violin, viola, cello, bass, I would say all pretty evenly, as well as guitar and bass guitar. Like basically, if it has strings on it, I got you, fam. All right. What kind of music classes do you teach? So I teach orchestra, 5th through 8th orchestra, violin, viola, cello, bass, and go from 5th grade to 8th grade. So I start them off in 5th grade, and I take them all the way through 8th grade, and it's absolutely amazing. Love it. How do you get too many violas? That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand it either. I got into college and be like, we don't have enough violins. Going, what? But you know what? That's the reason why I met my wife. If you guys haven't heard the story, have you guys heard the story? Devin Morales, previously Devin Reedy, fell in love with me. Because I played the violin. Not because I played the violin first, but I met her for the first time because I played violin. Saying that. Shazbot GG, real nice. The Autobot got you there. Can you play like they did in Master and Commander cello like a guitar? Sure, that's not hard to do at all. That's not hard to do at all. He let slip one apparently when he was over here last and was apologetic for it. I'm not sure what the question was there. I play drums. Very cool. Tell the story. Darth Devin. So here's the story with my wife. So she's 2 years younger than me. So I was a freshman, okay? I was a freshman, and this is when they asked me to play violin. So got enrolled in violin lessons, as well as viola lessons. So I was dual instrument. And the junior day came when juniors could come and look at the school. So for prospective orchestra students, what we did for our rehearsal is each of us sat with an open chair rather than sitting with our normal stand partner. So that first day, guess who sits next to me? Devin Reedy. Hi, nice to meet you. She's kind of cute, right? And it's not weird, right? She's only 2 years younger than me. Yeah, she's in high school at the time, but I'm a freshman in college, okay? So not super weird. And I remember her name. Next year rolls around. I'm still playing violin. We do that thing again. And this time she chooses to sit next to me. Okay, chooses to sit next to me. I got some game, you know what I'm saying? And I remember you. We talk and stuff. She does her audition. She decides to go to the school. All things cool. Next year rolls around. And we're friends. We're having a great time. And I'll tell you the first move I played. Okay, here's my first move. Okay, if you're ever in music college, all right, and you want to get a significant other, here's move number one. So I was assigned a second locker because I played 2 instruments. But the second locker was big enough for 2 instruments. So the way the school was set up, it was easier if my instrument was on the second floor by the lesson studio. That way I could just grab it, go to my lessons, or grab it and go to the practice rooms. So I said, hey, Devin, would you like to share a locker? It should make it way easier for you, because the other instrument lockers are all the way in the basement. So you had to go up 2 flights of stairs with your instrument, or 2 floors worth of stairs, so 4 flights of stairs to get to the lockers. She's like, oh, that's amazing. So like, all right, I got us a lock. Here's your key. Here's my key. Step 1. All right. Of course, always being nice to people. All right. So we're doing all that. Hang out for a minute. And I said, hey, oh, that's a Tyler Tippet. I have an idea. This is like joking around, right? We should have a secret handshake. She's like, oh, secret handshake? Yeah. She's like, if you make a secret, so it came from that she had never had a secret handshake. So I was like, boom, I'm making us a secret handshake. Made us a secret handshake. By the way, we still do it to this day. Okay, we've been together now for 10 years. Secret handshake's in. All right, and then the coup de grace. All right. I said one day, I said, listen, I'm going to make pasta for dinner tonight. I always make too much. Would you like to come have some pasta? She's like, yeah, sounds good. I'll come by and have some pasta. I was like, all right, sweet. Boom. First date. But here's the thing that tripped me up when we talked about it later. She thought I had invited more people than that. So it was just her and I, and we watched Jurassic Park as our first date movie. We had spaghetti and Jurassic Park. And then when we got married, I made this banner. I'm sure I could find a picture of, not quickly, somewhere. Maybe I'll show it one day, where I took the Jurassic Park logo and took 2, like flipped it so there were 2 facing each other, and they had a bowl of spaghetti. It was super cute. But yeah, that is how I wooed Devin Reedy, now Devin Morales, and happily living, not ever after, because I'm not dead or anything, but having a great time. I see you guys like that. Anakin's twin says, do you expect or hope your children to play violin? Actually, literally, where's my phone? Maybe I could show it on my iPad. My wife was actually working with my daughter on violin just a little while ago. So that's my house, and my daughter was working on wrist position. So we were talking about the difference. Let me make sure I swipe the right way. Yeah, okay. We're working on the difference between the left-hand wrist. So we were talking about how you don't want the violin to poke your wrist. You want to have a space there. So that's what they were working on. All right, such wholesomeness. Yes, much wholesomeness. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead, take a little break here. I think I filled that space pretty nicely for our break here with the rest of our time. So we're going to go ahead and say that the next round is going to start, because there's still some people playing out this last round in about, let's call it we'll call it 3:10. Call it 3:10. Let's go ahead and see if our weight screen is good. 3:10. I got plenty of stories, trust me. And if you want more stories, one thing I was debating doing, I know that it's not quite X-Wing content, but I was debating, so I have a personal YouTube channel. I don't have anything on it right now. Well, I have some videos that are like privated that I have in there, just like stuff that I needed to upload and link to people. But I've been debating doing like video journals and talking about stories, because I got some pretty good ones out there. If you'd be interested in something like that, let me know. I'm just curious. Like, is that something people would be interested in? Of course, it would touch on X-Wing stuff, but it would be a place for me to talk about stuff without it mucking up the Gold Squadron feed for those of you who would want the content. Anyway, let me know. We'll be back in about 14-ish minutes.